Hey children, and welcome to this ICSE session on problems based on quadratic equations. In this particular chapter, I hope you have already studied about quadratic equation and how to solve the quadratic equation by formula method as well as factorization method. But in this particular session, we are going to deal only with the word problems basically. They're going to be very interesting. And let us also try to understand how many word problems were asked previously from 2018 to 2024. So if you see the pattern, almost every year, one question of 3 mark is short asked from problems based on quadratic equation. So definitely we need to practice these word problems. So as of now, let us see all these word problems which were already asked in the previous years. So without any delay, let's begin. You can also have a screenshot of this. Anyways, you get a clear idea that only one question of 3 marks is asked every year. So let's begin with the first question. Okay, so the question says rupees 7,500 were equally divided or divided equally among a certain number of children. How many children we don't know. Had there been 20 children less, each would have received 100 rupees more. Find the original number of children. Okay, so whatever we need to find out, that is find the original number of children, that we can consider as x, right? So here I can start by saying let the number of children be what? Let the number of children be x, right? So tell me one thing, if 7,500 rupees is divided equally among x children, can I say each child gets 7,500 divided by x rupees? It's very simple, isn't it? If I tell you that I have 1,000 rupees, and I want to give it to 10 children. So how much amount will each child get? Can I say 1,000 divided by 10? If I say I have 500 rupees and I want to give, or I have say 50 children, then how many rupees will each child get? 500 divided by 50. So instead of this 10, 50, we have x because we don't know how many children are there, and instead of the numbers on the numerator, we already know that 7,500 rupees is equally divided. So here I can say that each child gets 7,500 rupees by x. Okay, had there been 20 children less, so can I say 20 children less indicates x minus 20. Now tell me how much will each child get? Here in this condition, each child gets 7,500 by x minus 20. Now tell me one thing. This is 7,500 by x rupees. This is some rupees and this is also some rupees. How many we don't know. But what they are saying is that each child would receive 100 rupees more. So this is the amount received by one child. This is also the amount received by one child. But here the amount received will be more because the number of children are less. And how much more amount is received? 100 rupees. So can I say this value is 100 rupees more than this value? So can I say 7,500 by x minus 20, this is some amount, and 7500 by x, this is also some amount, and this amount is more than this amount by 100. So if I subtract them, I get 100. Example, suppose I have two values, 350 and 250. So can I say 350 is 100 more than 250? 350 is 100 more than 250. So can I write down 350 minus 250 is equal to 100? Same thing we have done. Instead of 350 we have this, instead of 250 we have this, and if I take the difference I get 100 according to the condition. Now this becomes very simple. Now you know how to solve this, because this will create a quadratic equation for us. So I'm taking 7500 common. So if I take 7500 common, I have 1 by x minus 20 minus 1 by x is equal to 100. So this becomes 7500 into x goes here, that is x. This is minus. So if this goes here, that becomes minus x, and minus 20 and this minus becomes plus 20 by x into x minus 20. That is equal to 100, right? So can I say this gets cancelled? So 7500 into 20, 75 into 2 is 150, right? 75 into 2 is 150, and then we have 3 zeros. And then this part goes on the other side. So that is equal to 100 into x minus 20. Correct? So can I cancel 2 zeros? So what do I get now? I get x into x minus 20 is equal to 1500. So I get x into x minus 20 is equal to 1500. So that gives you x square minus 20x. This comes here, minus 1500 is equal to 0. So let us split the middle term now. Now you get x square minus 50x plus 30x minus 1500 is equal to 0. So you take x common, you get x minus 50 plus 30 common, you get x minus 50, that is equal to 0. So basically you get x minus 50 into x plus 30 is equal to 0. So you get two values of x, right? So x is equal to 50 or x is equal to minus 30. But minus 30 is not possible, right? Because number of children cannot be negative. So can I say x will be equal to 50? Yes. Now how do we cross check our answer? Directly divide this. 7500, number of children 50. Correct? So that gives you how much? And if you divide 7500, had there been 20 children less, 20 children less means number of children are 30. So this gets cancelled. You will get 250. Correct? So 250 rupees. See, 100 rupees more. And that is how you find out the answer. Easy. Let's continue. Let's have a look at a new question now. It says the product of two consecutive natural numbers which are multiples of 3. Product of two consecutive natural numbers multiples of 3 is equal to 810. Now multiples of 3 means what? 3, then 6, then 9, then 12, then 15 and so on. So two consecutive multiples of 3. Now see, if I consider this number as 3 into 1, then the next number is going to be 3 into 2. The next number is going to be 3 into 3. So if I consider the first number as 3 into x, the next number is going to be 3 into x plus 1. Isn't it? See, because if this is 1, 2 is 1 more, then 3 into x plus 2 and so on. But we need only two numbers. So can I say here let two consecutive natural numbers that are multiple of 3 B, we are going to consider 3x and then 3x plus 1, right? Okay. Now it is given that the product is 810. So can I say 3x multiplied by 3x plus 1 is equal to 810. Okay, now what you can do is you can divide by 3 on both the sides, right? You can divide by 3 on both the sides. So if I divide by 3 here and if I divide by 3 here, what will happen? This 3 and this 3 gets cancelled. 3 ones are 3 27s are, so you get 270. So 3x into x is 3x square. 3x into x is 3x square. So you get 3x square. 3x into 1 is plus 3x is equal to 270. Now again, can I take 3 common? If I take 3 common, I get x square plus x is equal to 270. Now I can divide by 3. So 3 ones are, this becomes 90. Now what you can do is, you can take 90 on the other side. So you get x square plus x minus 90 is equal to 0. In the middle term you have 1. So 10 9s are 90. But you have 1 here and this is negative. So plus 10 minus 9. So can I write this as x square plus 10x minus 9x minus 90 is equal to 0. So this becomes x into x plus 10 minus 9 into x plus 10 is equal to 0. So you solve this further. So I am taking it on the next page. That gives you x plus 10 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. So this gives you x is equal to minus 10 or x is equal to plus 9, right? But clearly natural number they are saying, so x cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equal to 9. But is x is equal to 9 the final answer? No, the two numbers are what? The two numbers are 3x and 3x plus 1. So first number is 3x. That is 3 into 9, which is 27. The second number is 3x plus 1. That is 3 into x is how much? X is 9. So can I say this will become 9 plus 1? 9 plus 1 is 10. So 3 into 10. 3 into 10 gives me 30. So the two numbers are 27 and 30. They are the consecutive numbers, right? They are consecutive numbers which are multiples of 3. Easy. Let's continue. Okay. So the question says the difference between or the difference of two natural numbers is 7 and their product is 450. Find the numbers. Very simple. Difference between two natural numbers is 7, right? So let the two natural numbers, be x, and please make a note of this, we cannot take y here because we are talking about quadratic equations. It has only one variable. The difference between two natural numbers is 7. Now Just try to understand what I'm saying. Suppose if I take two variables, suppose. So can I say x minus y is 7? X is the first one. So can I find out y in terms of x? If I take y here, if I take 7 here, so can I say x minus 7 will be equal to y? So the other number would be x minus 7, right? So we can say that the two numbers are x and x minus 7. Now their product is 450. So can I say x multiplied by x minus 7 is equal to 450. This is the condition given. So x into x is x square. This is 7x is equal to 450. You can shift 450 to the other side. So you get x square minus 7x minus 450 is equal to 0. Now you need to find out two factors here, right? So simply what you can do is you can keep dividing here. If I divide by 2, I get 225. If I divide by 5, so 5 4s are 20 and this is 5. This is 5, this is 9, this is 3, this is 3, again 3 and then 1. So all you need to do is take out the factors from here such that your middle term should be 7. So if I take the combination, 2 5s are 10, this is 10, 5 3s are 15 and 45, that does not work. Then you can take 2, 5 and say 3, 2 5s are 10, 10 3s are 30, that is also not working. Let us change it again. Let's take 2, 3, 3 together, 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18, 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18, I am taking one number as 18 and 5 5s are 25. Will that give me 7? Yes, that will give me 7 in the middle because 25 minus 18 is 7, correct? This working you can do on your own, I am very sure. If you are confused or else you are finding this difficult, you can directly use the formula method, that is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a to find out the value of x. So we have found out that this can be further expressed as right. So if I take x common, that gives me x minus 25, right? Plus if I take 18 common, that again gives me x minus 25, right? So further you get x minus 25 into x plus 18 is equal to 0. So can I say you get x is equal to 25 or x is equal to minus 18. But tell me one thing, can x be negative? No, right? X is natural. X is natural. X cannot be minus 18. So finally x has to be 25. And since x is 25, x minus 7 will be how much? That will be 18. So the two numbers are 25 and 18 respectively. Correct? I hope you are understanding this problem very easy, very straightforward. You can see that was asked for 3 marks. Let us see one more problem. Okay, this is interesting. This can get complicated, but don't worry, I'll break it down for you. So the question says a man covers a distance of 100 km traveling with a uniform speed of x kilometer per hour. So the speed is uniform, that is x kilometer per hour. Speed is how much? Constant speed is x kilometer per hour. Had the speed been 5 kilometer per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less. Okay, find the original speed. So x is the original speed. Okay, which is obviously given here. So distance is how much? Distance is how much? Distance is fixed, it is not changing. Distance is 100 kilometer, correct? So what will be the time taken? So can I say time is distance divided by speed? Time is distance divided by speed. Distance is how much? Distance is 100. Speed is how much? Speed is x. So when the speed is x and the distance is 100, this is the time taken, 100 by x hours, correct? Now they say that had the speed been 5 km per hour more, if the new speed is x plus 5, right, x plus 5 km per hour, that is the new speed, then what will be the time taken? See, distance is not changing, so the time taken will be distance divided by new speed, that is 100 by x plus 5. Obviously the speed is increasing, so the time taken is less here, the time taken here is less, the time taken here is more, the time taken here is 1 hour less than this time. So I'm giving you an example. If this time is 10 hours, this is 9 hours, this is 20 hours, this is 19 hours. So can I say this minus this is 1 hour? So here we can say 100 by x minus 100 by x plus 5 is equal to 1 hour. So now you can solve this to form a quadratic equation. I'm taking 100 common. So 100 common, then 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 5 is equal to 1. So this becomes 100 into x plus 5 minus x by x square plus 5x is equal to 1. So x and x gets cancelled. 100 into 5 is 500. So 500 by x square plus 5x is equal to 1. Take x square plus 5x there. So can I say x square plus 5x is equal to 500? Take 500 on the left hand side. So can I say x square plus 5x minus 500 is equal to 0? So can I say 25 into 20 is 500, right? 25 into 20 is 500. In the middle we have plus, in the last we have minus. You know how to split the middle term. So plus 25 minus 20. So you get x square plus 25x minus 20x minus 500 is equal to 0. You can take x common. You get x plus 25 minus, you can take 20 common. You get x plus 25. So further you get x plus 25 into x minus 20 is equal to 0. So can you say that you get two values of x, that is minus 25 and x is equal to 20, but here we are talking about speed, right? So can speed be negative? We know that speed cannot be negative. Therefore, x is 20 kilometer per hour. So 20 kilometer per hour is the final answer. So see, we have solved so many problems based on quadratic equation. These are all the word problems. Make sure that you practice them. You can expect one problem in the exam in 2025 as well. So we'll keep on continuing our series. Meet you in the next chapter. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.